What's going on, Opinions of the Mind? I just got back from New Orleans. Letting my crazy dog out. Just wanted to kind of jump on here today because I think that a lot of us get caught up in what we think that we shouldn't say and what we should say to other people. And in the event that we actually say something and it makes the other person angry, you know that like it will prevent you from saying something in the future to someone else, even though they might need to hear it. What I wanted to kind of get on here today is talk about brutal honesty and talk about people that actually give it to you straightforward, if you will. And what I mean by that is if you're actually trying to help somebody or you're being criticizing because you're trying to construct or make better the situation, then it's okay. I think that when people confuse the honesty as the best policy and, be nice because you don't want to hurt people's feelings, they get too just intertwined. And I spent the past 3 days with someone who was brutally honest, and they'll just give it to you straight up because they know that they don't want to hide their feelings from you, because they just think that, if they do that, then it's pointless for them to even engage in conversation with you or even give you their opinion at all, because if it's fake all the time and it's what you want to hear, then they just don't think that you actually value their opinion or that you even need it. So I thought about that in regards to life, business, and everything else that we do. And I think that makes total sense, because if you want to know something because you need someone's input to actually tweak it and make it better, if you want to know something because you value their opinion, then if they get the honest truth, or if they give you a truth that you don't want to hear, or they give you their opinion that you don't want to hear, you've got to be able to take that. And I think it's very important that we sit there and we value that time that they give us, because it means that you're important enough for them to actually go out of their way and tell you what they believe you can do to better yourself or better your current situation or better your product or service. So I encourage you to talk to people who give you brutal, honest truths. I mean, it doesn't always have to be brutal, but it does help when it's like something that you need to hear, because if they didn't say it, who would? And if you get told your whole life what you want to hear, then do you think you're always going to be the best you can be? The answer is probably not. You'll probably not even want to change, or you'll probably not see the need for change. So value that, value other people's time, and always look for the truth. This is something that I kind of experienced on a little road trip. Me and a couple friends that I've been friends with for a long time went to New Orleans, and we went down there and did the whole party Bourbon Street thing. And even though it wasn't for me, I kind of just got in the middle of these conversations that were every now and then pretty serious. And we were all talking about how we have changed our lives and how we're all completely different than we were back in a certain time. And a lot of what that taught me was that I needed to hear the truth about the way people view things, about what they believe to be true, whether I think it's wrong or right. I needed to hear those things in order to get a full spectrum of what people's opinions were and how they thought and how their minds work, right? So that I could formulate my own opinion and better just think about things better in the future, or even just have an open mind. It's all about having an open mind, an open heart, open eyes, open ears. So what I've always thought, and even though I've never really verbalized it like that, it just makes complete sense to me. I hope this makes sense to you, and I hope that you always do this in your future with your friends, family, and people that you ask their opinion of, because if you ask their opinion, they need to give you the truth. It's Opinions of the Mind. I'll catch you on the next video. I got some resting to do.